Greetings, everyone, and welcome to your Enchanted Fairyland Vortex. And I just got super excited. I was kind of chilling. I just got super excited. So I don't know what is about to pop, but it's popping. Okay, and so again, greetings. Thank y'all so much for being here with us. If ain't nobody told you today, I'm telling you that I love you. Do you love you? Just look in the mirror, pick up your phone, turn that camera towards you, and just be like, I love you. Get some smooches and everything. You know what I'm saying? Pump you up. Pump you up. Be your biggest cheerleader. It's especially needed this month. Okay. The energy that I have been picking up has been crazy work. And I just need us to be confident. I just need us to know that we are wonderful manifestors, right? And if you can, my loves, if you can keep attracting things that you do not desire, then you can keep attracting things that you do desire. The focus has to be shifted. Every time you are thinking about something that happened that was not pleasing to you, what's your focus? Actually, what you can do, and this is what I used to love to do, I would love to sit because this is a fun activity. Listen, hear me out. Enjoy the simple things, right? I would sit and go in my memory bank, right? All the things that made me laugh. Like I can remember I was like 21 and I don't know how this happened. I had an ex who was really short. Only short guy I've ever been with. I mean, really short, super short, like super short. Okay. And it was raining and we were walking through the parking lot to go to the car. And the ninja slid. Okay. And then as he slid, it was like he had on skates. And as he slid, he was trying to stop his fall, like he put his leg back, like to stop the slide. And then not only did he keep sliding, but that nigga fell backwards. And I was like, that's not possible. Like, I felt like that moment was created just for me to collect that memory. And then I had a memory when I was in high school, right? I used to drive a stick. And my homegirl was getting in a car. Her name was Nene. Only white girl you'll probably ever know named Nene. Of course, I named her. Her name is Nene. And she hopped in the car. And so I'm face forward because I'm like, like, let's go type of situation. So I put the car in first gear. And she's like, oh, what? She's like, I haven't closed the door. And her foot is just dragging. You know, so all these moments, and she was so mad, by the way, BTW, because I couldn't stop laughing, you know, and I did not make sure she was okay first. It was just so funny, you know? Okay.
Okay. You okay?
No, because I did get good at that, making sure people was okay as I'm holding it in. And then as soon as they like, I'm okay, like, like
We
let it
should
go.
all be laughing.
Right? And so sit with yourself and archive, like take a good five of them, of moments where you have really laughed out loud in your life, right? And then so these moments where these unpleasing events come to you, replace that with these hilarious moments until they're not hilarious anymore, and then go back into your archive, your mental photo album and pick out some more memories, or events that made you happy, made you feel so in love, or that were super funny. All right. And so use that exercise that I just gave to you for the free 99. You know?
Yeah.
All right. So I just want to start off with that because it's a lot of things going on in March for people on the inside. And I just feel like that's so important for us to know. Okay. So
Thank
anyway, welcome,
you.
welcome, welcome. We got T-Boogie in the building. Mama T has arrived. Okay. And she is here. She has stepped into her spacesuit and brought her ass here to party with us. And we appreciate it. Okay.
Lighten up my helmet. Thank you for that technique. And now I extend that to I need to archive the funny moments, my gag reel to tap into later. I do have spaces that I use, like the playground I used to play on when I was little. This particular forest that I used to go to when I was a teenager. These moments that I didn't even know, like I was banking like resources for later use. Even if I never go back to those places again, they're always there. And I really appreciate that reminder. I'm gonna definitely tap in like that. And yeah, we had some fall down funnies, and we need to continue to create more.
You even posted one. That was wonderful. And it was like, this is why you shouldn't dance in the
Literally,
socks. I don't know if
when
anybody
when
else was
I when
tickled.
I had socks on, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not supposed to wear socks when you dance. We've known that since the beginning of time. So why today?
You got a lot of views because I at least watched it 5 times. I was like, she did not see that coming. She didn't.
I know I had it.
She did not see that coming. Oh man. And then this friend of mine that I had, like in Tennessee, it doesn't really snow, but sometimes it gets super cold or it just be ice. And so she has a Ring doorbell. She was walking up on her porch and slid on some ice and bust her. She sent me that video. Oh, she was like, bitch, it was not that funny. Yes, it was.
Of course it was. How ridiculous it is to not be moving, but you still
But you
glide.
bust your ass. And the look on her face was like pain, like,
Hilarious.
damn.
We have to give thanks to each other for those moments.
Then it's
For
so
the
fun
misjudgment.
going when you have that in your mind too, and you're going throughout your day to
Mhm.
like your mind becomes its own like picture, like it's taking pictures of things that are happening for you, so that you can archive them and use them later for these
Oh
like joyous,
man,
like
you
it
making
does.
me think of so many different instances, especially funny stuff. Because I connect with some of my ancestors with funny stuff, fall down funnies that was just between us, and go back to that moment, and it feels like we're going back and forth again. That
I
is so cool.
love that.
Breathing, laughing is breathing. Um, how do we utilize our breath? Like, how do we best utilize our breath for those who are not just already versed in breathing techniques? Um, I've never really gotten all the way into breathing, but when it was time for me to breathe out babies, I knew exactly what to do.
Mhm.
Like there was no Lamaze training or the stuff you see on TV. I just breathed the way that baby needed me to breathe at that time, and it was easy peasy.
Mm.
So I know we can tap into it, but I wonder like how can we just take it to the next level? And I wanted to see what Water thinks about that.
No
Because it's
shit.
all water. We think it's air, but it's not.
Oh man, this is so funny because I was just listening to something and they were like, we perceive the fish as like floating around in water, but what if they don't, that's not their perception? Like they feel like we feel like it's just da, 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 da.
It's definitely not. And then what does above the water look like to them? Above the water, what does the air that we're in look
Look
like to
like,
them?
yeah, probably like water, like their water looks like to us.
Or do they see like fog or steam or gas instead
Ah,
of bubbles or waves?
let's find out. And it's funny because that's really how I align and tune into my channels is my breath. Like
Mhm.
interesting.
Yeah. I remember Lilith saying, I only need half a breath. Oh, go ahead, I'm sorry.
Sometimes
She
it's
was like, I don't even need a whole breath.
it does happen. Especially okay, yeah, it does. It happens. We are water and we are talk about it. Let's go on an adventure and have so much fun. Yeah, Brad. Hold on. Why is my phone on? I totally cut my phone off. I
Oop,
thought. My apologies. So rude.
I couldn't hear water for a second. It was like really okay.
You can hear water?
For a second,
Oh,
like
she
the
was that
first
loud?
couple words were like,
Because she came in super loud. I was like,
yeah.
whoa. A lot of energy. A lot of energy. Her frequency is super high.
Hmm.
Your breath is so important. Let's talk about it. Ooh, you're surrounded by water all the time. And believe it or not, your breathing is your health. Your health is your wealth. So when you hear stories about people that don't eat, they just breathe. That's how you're supposed to do it. Just breathe it in. It's all the nutrients that you need, minerals that you need. Just breathe it in. You've just gotten used to eating. And eating is fun. We're not saying don't eat, but for those that don't feel the need to eat, those that don't enjoy eating as much as everyone else, just breathe. Go outside and breathe. Have so much fun traveling to different spaces and breathing. Go to where there are a lot of trees and just breathe. Go to where there's a big ocean and just breathe. Put so many plants in your house, so many different types of plants, flowers in your house. And breathe. It's your medicine. Your breath can do so many things. You want to know the
Okay.
shortcut? That's the shortcut is your breathing.
Oxygen.
Our vessel doesn't like this because she's been on such a habit pattern of breathing for so long because she was preparing to come out of her body and she didn't know this. So her breathing used to be very, very shallow and it was okay. But then as soon as we informed her that you need to breathe, you need to breathe, she's tried different breathing techniques and she can see the difference. You can really do whatever it is spiritually that you want to do by changing up your breathing, switching up your breathing patterns. If you want to soar, change your breathing. There are many books about this subject, but we suggest that you get to know your own vessels. You are the new resources because you are changing eras. You are at the beginning of a new era for the next 20 years or so. So the data that you collect is very important for the times to come. For the people that come into these timelines for the next 20 years, come in and out. To you, it seems like 20 years because you think linearly. But in actuality, it's like this. You go shopping. When you decide that you want to incarnate and you want to play the game and a different vessel, it's like you shop. Which timeline do I want to go in? You and your soul shop. So for those that will be coming in, you all will be a great resource and we love it. So we recommend doing different types of breaths yourself and seeing what happens, preferably sitting in the darkness.
So I could say, for example, set an intention, like I want to cleanse my liver.
Oh,
And then decide, why would I say that? Okay. Anyway, so I want to cleanse my liver. And then I sort of tap in and feel what kind of breaths would support that.
well, we would like to tell you a simple thing because our vessel will vouch for this. When we first came through this channel, this amazing channel, by the way, we showed her the image of organs in the body and cleaning them and doing certain activities, all with the breath. And you instantly, in that moment, took a breath and received the download. But yes, this is a thing. We recommend that you sit outside in the dirt with your hands up, ready to receive. Your spine, perfectly alive. Don't think too hard. Sit there and breathe. Focus your intention. Where do you want it to go? Let's go to the liver. Actually go there. Try to start from your imagination. Go all the way down. Down. Make a complete adventure of it. And then travel to the liver. Then as you travel to the liver, see what's there and clear it out. Explosion, shake the liver. Shake all the top. Shake all the shit off of it. And give it to nature as fertilizer.
Give it to nature as fertilizer. Oxidate. Oxidization. So air is only about, 17% oxygen? And then for whatever reason, we in some cases suffer from oxidization. Like you bite an apple, you leave it out, and then it, loses its appleness. Does that have any consequence, or are we just overthinking
it? We would like to remind you that what you believe is what you get. So many of you are such excellent researchers that you've read so many books and your science tells you how to think. And so there will be some of you who realize that it's bullshit and whatever you believe is what you get. For instance, they will tell you that if you are in certain degree weather, that you will freeze to death. Your limbs will freeze and need to be chopped off. And then you'll watch people get in that same degree of water and float and swim. And it's medicine for their bodies. And so we'll say that again. What you believe is what you get.
Okay. So you talked about breathing and sort of scanning through the different parts of your body and traveling in that way. But holding the hands up to receive. A lot of us use that position for prayer. If not that, then this, with putting the hands together. What role does the hand position play in these rituals?
Well, you consider your hands as spectacular. The soles of your feet. High absorption goes through the skin of your hand, the sole of your hands, and the soles of your feet.
So same. So that's like a balancing.
Your body remembers. And there are certain things that you do throughout the day that create what you like to call muscle memory. And if you get in the habit of setting your intentions and opening your hands up, facing up to the space, the air, the water, the memory, your absorption level of all the magical, mystical things that are happening in that space as you're focused in and you're breathing. Oh, who knows what could happen?
Receiving. Okay. Okay. So if we could stay in the consciousness that what we are moving through is all connected to everything. The air is water, outer space is water, inner space is water. How would we move differently? And you mentioned shaking, vibrating. So how could just having that perspective change the way that we
We
interact
love
with each
this
other
because we
and
could sound
with the
so
world?
cliche and say, be the air, be the water. But you still wouldn't get it. And so the more and more you sit in these processes, the more and more you will listen. You will become the water. You will become the breath, the wind that moves through the water, the breath that creates the waves in the water. Your breath is that powerful. It manipulates space. It manipulates water. It's very influential. Think of the Matrix when the little boy tells them you're not actually bending the spoon, for that would be impossible. You're bending your mind. And so this is the process, the beginning process to feeling, because it is a feeling. We could describe to you all day long, but you have to feel it. You have to experience the feeling inside of your vessel, the processes and all the experiences that lead to you actually feeling the oneness of yourself being water. As your air starts to vibrate with your breath in unison and become unified. Ah, as your thoughts align and you become a clear channel. We like talking like this. Oh. And you become a clear channel. You will feel the sway of the water, and you will know that you are in the water. You will become the water. And when you become the water, you will go into your vessel and you will be able to heal each and everything because you will be it and maneuver it and manipulate it and influence it to do whatever you want it to do. You are this powerful. Oh, we're gonna go away now because someone else wants to come out and play.
Okay.
We're Lulu, and we need to spend more time together. But go ahead and finish your questions on breathing.
Okay. Well, I was wondering about other elements that are involved in breathing, particularly fire. I was about to ask about fire next.
Well, as we have informed through this vessel that her question was, just like she channels water, would she be channeling all the elements? And the simple answer is water is all of the elements. Water is all of creation, where creation takes place. It is creation itself. That would be hard for many of you to wrap your minds around, but not really. You are always in a space. You are always in water. It is not possible for you not to be in water. Even what you are calling atmosphere is still water, different states of water. Your fire is still water, different states of water. Everything that you see is water. It is currency. It is electricity. There are many that know. You all can look it up, collect the data that water provides currency, which also provides electricity. And so if you take this back to your reality and what you actually are, which is a projection, some like the word hologram, in order for you to be in form, there needs to be electricity. And so everything, anything that you witness in form is water. Do you understand this?
That helps me. Yeah, that actually helps me to kind of integrate that understanding. I do know intellectually that water, all the elements are also water, that fire is just another form of water, plasma, water, gas, all of it is water. I get that intellectually. And I'm thinking about breathing fire, breathing electricity, breathing plasma, just all of it. And that helps me to kind of pull that together in my mind. So thank you for the clarification and reminder. Just wondering about another element, earth, plants were mentioned, being surrounded by plants that, for one thing, provide us with oxygen, but also so many other things energetically. I feel like having plants in the house, though, is like holding them hostage. I'm sure that's just a human idea, but I kind of grapple with that sometimes.
Why?
Does it serve them for them to be sharing space with me in the house, when they're supposed to be out
Why
in
do
the
you not
sun?
deem
But then again,
yourself
so am I.
that special that your
Why
home
do I
would
not?
be a special space for them to grow?
I'm so sorry. I didn't hear you said, why do I not see myself?
As that special, that your environment, your space that you have created would not create optimal growth for the plants that are fortunate enough to be in your space.
I don't know. I will look into that. Okay. Yep. Okay. So plants everywhere. Plants that I will nurture. I nurture.
If you are feeling that they are trapped by a bigger pot.
Did not think of that. And some plants really do thrive in darkness.
Yes,
So,
you know.
mhm. Are there plants I'll just look into it myself. I'm not going to ask for any particular tips about
Yeah.
that.
And you
Thank
will
you.
have fun shopping for your new buddies.
Thank you.
Your new family.
So, dark expression. I'm still on this journey. Um, of being as authentic as possible in the moments when I'm conscious enough to do it. Are there like devices for memory that are out there that I'm missing? Things that I can use to pull in to just click and to keep me in the understanding of who I am. The light can be distracting.
We do not like this question. You are everything that you need to be. Why in any moment would you feel that you have an issue with being authentic when you are truly expressing who you are in every moment? Now, devices. Devices are fun, but as you are in the know of, you humans have been on the trajectory of worshiping technology to the point of limiting your existence, to the point of stopping reproduction. And if you follow the breadcrumbs, you will see the beginning stages of this now. How many women, how many women, how many women have you seen? How many women, how many women, how many women are on your television screens, your phone screens, your computer screens that feel that they cannot reproduce and they are healthy at the ripe ages and many of them in love and feel that they cannot reproduce. And they turn to your science, your technologies to have children sit in a freezer. So it is most important that you learn the technologies of your vessel, honor the technologies of your vessel, and start the processes of going through the adventure of your own enhancements to know what will spark your desired results. It is a process, it is a training that you must retrain your mind. It has been programmed to think that it needs technologies outside of itself for enhancement. When all the technologies that you seek outside of yourself came from the notion of the idea of came from your vessel, the technology that you are. You are made of crystals, and now it is a very fun game to play and wear the crystals. You are crystals. You are walking electricity. It has been fun to power gadgets with electricity. You are everything that you are looking for. Stop, 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 stop. All humans, stop being lazy in your minds. You have been taught to be lazy. It is a default system. It is a kill switch. There are certain words that you hear on a day-to-day basis that trigger laziness. You have now started to make excuses, stillness, isolation. Your ego has even played tricks on you. It has gotten quiet in spaces where your optimal change is. And it sounds like, how dare it sound like your intuition? And you are, many of you are so out of tune that you believe it. So again, we say go on the process, go on the journey of learning how to find your desired results using your technology. Once you have done this many times, developed patterns, collected your data, then have fun. Have fun exploring outside technologies. It will be, we promise this to you. We promise, we promise, we promise this to you. It will be a much more blissful journey playing with the outside technologies once you've explored your own inner technology.
How are we how are we bored but also choosing laziness at the same time? That's kind of crazy. The question I was actually asking did come out as garbage. I didn't mean device like outside technology. I guess I meant method. And you did give me a clue when you said I'm made of crystals. We're the crystals. That would be like a reminder and an expression of who I am. I was walking through the hallway at work. I guess it's work, last week, and I had a tuning fork in my hand, and as I passed through the door, I struck it on the wall for no reason, but for some reason. I needed it for some reason. And I thought, oh my God, I'm turning into like the crazy woo-woo lady. I mean, I probably always have been the crazy woo-woo lady, but like a whole nother level of it. Like I'm just walking down the hall like ding, and then doo-doo, you know. So that kind of device, that's use of technology, and it is outside myself, but it does remind me and pull me back within to remind me who I am, which can be at times scary because it doesn't fit with what's outside of me.
How fun was it with the tuning fork? As it was not a conscious memory, it was a memory.
Hmm,
You are already
that's fair.
doing what you have asked. But here we will take it a step further. We would like for you, however you make this come about, maybe you want to sit in a tub. We highly recommend sitting in the tub, but showers work also. We would like for you to imagine a crystal in the back of your neck. We would like for you to take this crystal out, put it in the water, and set your intention. Kiss it, offer it love. Feel it. Do not just speak it. Feel it. And if you are needing memories in the moment to evoke the feeling, do that. Remember a time when you were deep in love. Place it into that crystal. Kiss it into that crystal. Put it back and wait for your desired results. How is that for a step-by-step for you?
Yeah. Thank you. I know that we don't do step by step, so thank you so much. It's done. It's already done.
So, you have talked about breathing, breathing being a cheat code. Vibrations are always the best cheat code. We would like for all of you to remember that sound, 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 sound. You are sound. You are walking frequencies. Sound. Tune the body into sound. You will know many of you are concerned with numbers of hertz. You will know your sound for whatever desired result because of how you feel. Think of your vessel as a meter. The better and better and better you feel, the more euphoric you feel, the greater optimal experience your vessel will have with those vibrations.
I don't have any further questions.
I was going to open my eyes. I was just having fun sitting there for a second and taking that in. I haven't spoken to Lilith in
Yeah.
a while. And she wasn't all sassy pants either. She was just ready to deliver information. Sometimes she come in, she'd be like, and she was ready to pop
She
her shit a
ready.
little bit. And I was shocked because she was like, this is data. And like she just sat it down. But she was like,
Right.
we don't do that. What you talking about?
That was cool. That was like a step by step. Hmm. We'll take that, put that in my pocket, in all of our collective pockets.
And that pocket in the back of your neck.
A neck pocket. And
Right where
also a
that
pee phone.
spine starts, you know. Um, I used to be
The med-
super smart and study a lot. So, right around for those of you
medulla.
that
Oh,
occipital ridge. Yeah,
occipital. Okay. Okay, occipital. Responsible for vision.
right
Hmm.
there. Isn't that funny? Because
Yes.
as she was showing me the spot in my head, that's what I was thinking. And I was like, hmm. But yeah, I seen a lot too. I seen the actual skull opening up and the brain, and we're looking at certain parts of the subconscious. And it's like that memory, it's so amazing because where that crystal was right, where the spine starts right there. But it was like I always uh not a circuit, but like we could just say like roots, like all these tiny stems, and just coming out to this very intricate and detailed uh grid, looks like, and it just wraps around, like it comes out of that crystal. You got like, and it just wraps around everything. Like creates this own, like there's so many grids inside of the vessel. Like it's interesting.
I love that. Love that visual.
And they're showing me this is how you see
Why
what.
did they say? I remember hearing
Go ahead. You remember hearing
mm-mm,
what?
that the medulla oblongata contains all of the power of the universe. You ever hear
Mm,
that?
that's amazing. I wouldn't doubt that.
Somebody told me that when I was like 9. Like that's the only thing I know about it. Oh, except for the hippocampus and everything. But other than like that's the main thing. It's like all the power of the universe, whatever that means. Medulla oblongata.
I love it.
Hmm. But
I love it. I
you
love
were about to say something.
it.
You were about to
Oh,
say something.
that you see, so seeing it that way that she was showing me, it's like that's almost how, like, it's crazy. It's how okay, how do I word this? Like, you have outer senses and inner senses, right? And so a lot of times your inner senses, like when you see things, it's not like, for not all the time, it's not like a picture that you're actually seeing, like you're feeling it. You feel the picture. And it was very interesting because this system, this grid, I like system, that particular system or programming is the mechanism that assists with your inner senses. You know what I mean? Like coming online.
Okay.
I don't know how else to word.
Like it's just there waiting.
Yeah, and for most of us, it's super active. Uh, for all of us, it's active. We're just not conscious of it. But like coming down to your arms, your hair, for instance, like right now, I got the goosebumps. When something feels so true or so surreal or so like surreal in the moment, it's like almost how your outer antenna system works is through this internal mechanism, and this mechanism, this program also assists with the tuning of your inner senses. And the more and more you feel, the more and more you're programming. Like people need to pay attention throughout the day to how you're feeling and how much you're not feeling. Like how much you go through the day just
Not feeling, not
not feeling.
sensing.
And your life, like this game, that's a major secret. And so imagine like going through your day kind of on zombie, like you're on a routine. So
Non-playable character.
you do this and this, right? And then you
Mm-hmm.
can turn on fucking YouTube and they're talking about the Epstein, or they're talking
Mm-hmm.
about what is oh, they're talking about food and how there's so many people here that this is why they have fake food,
Mm-hmm.
you know and so that's getting an emotional response out of you. You're like, what? I've been eating slime, it's not really ground beef. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
and so you feel emotional about
Right.
that. But when
So
it
you
comes,
don't feel anything until it's time for you to get programmed.
because that's how you've been programmed. You go to work
Just
every
walking
day,
around waiting.
you hate your fucking job. And then even for those of us who have started working for ourselves and even stepped into the door of doing our own thing, and that program is still running, like you'll hear me often say, I just switched this up totally, because I don't want shit to start feeling like the same fucking day. That
Right.
takes away your
Right.
feeling and your emotion. You're like a robot.
Mm-hmm. Creating the same thing over and over again, or not even creating, just autopiloting, the absence of creation, if that's even possible, and no chaos.
And then we need to get on that page because most of us would like for our manifestations to happen instantly. Like we kind of want to not even, like we want to get to the destination. It's like, like I don't want to see all the scenery on the way to my fucking destination. Like I just want to get to my
Right. No
destination.
journey.
But
Mm-hmm.
let's keep it real. Let's really keep it real. We are so programmed that most of you would lose your fucking minds if you skipped the scenery and got straight to your destination. Let me tell you why. Because you will skip or quantum leap. It's like pressing fast forward on a remote. If anybody's ever seen Click, if you've not, go back and watch that movie. He's
Click
pressing a button and,
horribly.
he's missing all these great moments, right? But let's just say you wake. So like you're like wealth, okay? And so you wake up, where the fuck am I? You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? You walking around, you like, you in this big ass house. You like, oh, like this house is
Right.
wonderful, but
That you
where
have
the
no
fuck
relationship to.
am I? You go outside, it's beautiful
Right. You didn't
land.
pick it out.
When you went to
You
sleep,
don't know how it happened. You have no connection.
your child was 3. Now your child is 7. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Because now you
Mm-hmm.
quantum leap to that reality where you're wealthy. You know what I'm saying? And you skip the process, you just
Mm-hmm.
got straight to the destination. You would lose your
Right.
fucking mind. Most people would lose their mind
Right. Mm-hmm.
and wouldn't even be
Because
able
we're
to
really here for the
enjoy.
journey. Mm-hmm. We're here for the journey, we're here for the growth, and you get cheated out of all that.
Yeah. So it's like, just have gratitude and know that your feelings matter. And your feelings are the key to what we're calling luck and miracles, which is just instant manifestation. You know what I mean? And what those instant manifestation looks like is not so much um, leaping so fast that you have no recollection of the scenery, you know,
Right.
but leaping fast enough to where it's like, "Ah, it's a miracle." Like, you know what I mean? And we can't get there without feeling, you know. You gotta feel. You gotta feel, baby. And look how
Oh,
mundane the
yeah.
world is without feeling. But anyway, my bad.
Right.
I went on a
And
whole
we minimize it like it's nothing. Like, oh, your feelings. Who cares? That's everything.
people are criticizing and put down about their feelings, honey. That's how
Mhm,
backwards we are.
mhm. You feeling too much and you doing too much.
Instead of assisting one another and assisting each other. Those people that are very, very sensitive, okay?
Mhm.
Pulling them in and manifesting together, you know, using them as an
Yeah.
assistant for your manifestation. You know, not in a low vibrational way, like we're being programmed. You know, they keep you in fear. They tell you all the terrible things. They keep you in your feelings, anger, and da, 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 you know, like we're not on that type of time. You know, we like the blissful feelings. We like the light feelings. We love the joy. We love that urge to go dancing in the rain for real, you know, and skipping and what the people call it, honey? Because the fairies are so we popping right now. We everywhere, frolicking. That was frolic, frolic.
La, la, la.
Okay,
Mhm. The children got it. Just follow them.
your
Who
energy.
do you think? Who do you think would like to play with us? I know I'm supposed to ask.
Who would like to come and play? It's been one of
Hmm.
those kind of days because Lilith wanted to hop out immediately. Um, before you even called water. So that's funny. Okay, let's play it. Let's play a game. Course we would come for. It is the fairies. We love to have a fairy party all the time. If it is you, we would love to be here. We would love to come and play. Yes.
Hmm. Can you tell me something more about vibrations? And I'm still thinking about the tuning fork. I found it's just a toy that I found that I just been exploring. I don't really know a lot about the hertz. Oh, I know. Okay, so people have been kind of going back and forth about which vibration is for love, just that in particular. Whether it's the 428 or I kind of forget them actually. I'm not well versed. Is that because it doesn't matter?
It is the way that it makes you feel. If you look up right now, we will say for you because our vessel does not like us to say this, but we will say it. We have a Bible. Oh, we will tell you to listen to 639. Yes, this is our frequency. Go look it up. It will cure everything. But most importantly, what we are saying is it is the way that you feel. Okay? So this is what you do. You treat your frequencies like a lover. Oh, like a lover that you are so attracted to. You want their body instantly. You look at them, you say, I want you. Oh, okay. So what does this mean? You use your eyes for attraction. So you scroll through the frequencies. Yes. Oh, 639 looks very attractive to me. Let me click on it. Let me hear. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, 428 looks very attractive to me. Let me hear it. Ooh, I like it a lot. Yes, 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 yes. 38. Let's hear what this is. It's attractive to me. Oh, that's okay. And so the one that you love, the 639, you go to the one that you love. And that is the one for you. You all need to remember that you are having an individual experience. And now, at this point in your era, in this point in your era, it is about your independence being known and felt. You are not some template. You are not some one size fits all. You are wanting to be known and felt as an individual. Yes, and so the journey is huge for you to have an individual experience and know that it is time for you to collectively join with each other of like minds, meaning you have the same goals, yes? And then you come together and you create the whole.
Okay. I've heard sometimes we talk about having soul families, like we're individuals, but some of us have really similar vibrations. Oh, vibrations again. Oh, okay. So 639, I hear 639 a lot, and you're saying that that is the fairy frequencies or one of them?
This is our vessel's frequency, yes.
Oh, that's her number. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, I know somebody else who uses 639. That's interesting. And it has a
This
cool
will
shape.
explain to you why through your heart, boo, is so important for her, why she screams this, yells this, chants this all of the time. This is
Your
who she
heart boo.
be. Yeah, this is her walking frequency. This is her.
Mm-hmm. How do we find our individual frequencies? Like you said, just scroll through the frequencies, see which one resonates.
Those of you who are in trust, you simply ask, our vessel did this. Ah, what is my frequency? I have never asked this question. Oh, and she was given the numbers. There are
Like to
maybe
know about
others
my
that have
frequency.
done this exercise, and when they look up their frequencies, it matches this total alignment. And all they had to do
Hmm.
was trust the answer that came back. Hmm?
Mhm. I'd like to know my frequency, and I'd like to know my creative capacity in this focus, the capacity versus the now.
You're very innovative. You do have a very scientific mind, and you are very quirky. Yes? And so there are an arrayment of talents that you have. But we specifically like for you to tune into more of your gift of inner sight. You are a reader, you are an oracle. And you do this. Our vessel knows when you are channeling, she knows when you are receiving downloads. She can hear the change in your voice. And so you do this all the time. And so we say do it consciously and put it into practice because there will be a financial gain for you here. And in your dance is where you will bring community together. This is how you bring community together. But for the now, we say practice this in the background so that you feel more comfortable and confident in this gift being the oracle. Yes? But we would like for you to explore your creativity. You have many ideas, and we would like for you to explore. We really like the idea of you starting a school or a program full of courses and classes that deal with death, all things death, the cycle of
Oh,
death, doula-ship, huh? The bringing in of life, the taking out of life for those that know that they are close to that time. A space where you can create what people, this will be a future for you, understand? You will create a space,
yes.
a retreat-like space where people can go and they can transition. They will have beautiful gardens. They will have assistance. They can transition outside. They can transition under a tree. They can transition with the elves. You will be at this point to where you will now be able to see the reality around you a lot more clearly. So you will see your elves and your fairies and your dragons and your unicorns. You know this in your heart, yes? Your giants, your Bigfoots, your aliens. You will not be afraid. And so you will be able to introduce them to this world as they are on the brink for many of them that have never experienced anything like this or didn't know that it could even exist. They will be finding you, they will be attracted to you. Much of your services would be word of mouth, yes? And so they will come to this specific space and they will have so much fun in their mystical, magical, enchanted fairyland. Yes. And you will have assistance.
Sounds like this doesn't assistance.
You will have
It doesn't. It
assistance
sounds
from
like it
your
doesn't.
mystical, magical beings. Yes. And what you are liking to call
Ah,
your ancestors.
hmm. It sounds like it doesn't necessarily involve what we call plant medicine. Just being.
Oh, we love the plant medicine for you. Do you not
Okay.
love it?
Sometimes I there's some struggle there.
Yes. But it is a
Okay, so
beautiful space to be in. As we said, you will deal with things on the brink of life and death. And what better way to induce this and have a wonderful time is with the plant medicine. There will be many that will have wonderful transitional experiences with the plant medicine. They will go out with a
yeah,
bang. They will be very happy. Yeah.
it's needed.
There will be moms
It's
that
needed.
will microdose and bring life in to this reality.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yes. I've definitely felt that before. It just seems so far away.
No, you
um,
will watch this vessel and you will start to understand that you are the law, you are your authority, and you will know how powerful this is. And so you will create a space for this. Your land, you are the law of your land. And what you say
so,
goes. Who cares at the time what is going on with the so-called government? That will not be your government, your ruler. Huh? Nor will you choose it
sovereign
to
being
be
sovereign
such. Mhm.
word. As interesting. I know I don't have to give you confirmation, but since I was 9, I was like, I want to experience and understand so-called death the way that my ancestors did. I said the way the Africans did. And that kind of put me on a trajectory that I wasn't even aware of. And then on the anniversary of the day when my daughter was born, I enrolled in a death doula certification course, which ended on the day when she made her transition. So that was like a very, very clear signal. Who puts those signals out? Who is that? Where do they come from?
You. So
Right.
that you will
Okay.
see the pattern and you will say, oh, this is a coincidence. Oh, this means something. Or you will say synchronicity. Or you will say, oh, self, you are so great. Ha ha ha, I love my movie. You will follow the breadcrumbs. Yes?
Yes. Yes, I feel it and I feel gratitude so often. And then I have these moments when I just forget again.
Yeah.
I wonder if the forgetting is necessary. How do I'm in the process of integrating with my higher self. Is that a process that ends at some point? Do I just get there one day or is it just forever?
Do you want it to be forever?
I'd like to be integrated and then go on from there,
Mhm.
but I don't know if I fully know what that means.
So we will tell you, like we have always been telling you, our vessel is just now listening to us. Yes. Follow the joy, start the process. You can never lose with this formula. If throughout your day you focus on the things that bring you the joy, oh, this is not bringing me the joy, you turn back to the joy. Oh, you start to notice things about your vessel. You're like, oh, the vessel, it likes to be sad. Oh, the vessel likes to be upset. Oh, the vessel. You will know these patterns and you will notice your programmings. And so the more and more and more you look to find the joy throughout your day, and you don't have to look for the big bells and whistles because there will not be none in the beginning because you are slowing down a momentum of lower vibrational feelings, things that are less than content in your life. You are slowing this momentum down on focusing on those and feeling those emotions and feelings that come from these spaces. And so we would tell you to start looking for the joy in your day. This way you are vibrating and are being joy, and you will attract all of the things that bring you the joy. And in this process, guess what will happen? You will be in alignment with yourself. You know that you are not in alignment when you feel anything that is less than contentment. When you feel anger, when you feel frustrated, these are your warning signals saying that your higher self, the self of you that is projecting itself into this game, does not feel the same way. That self of you that it is in complete alignment with your soul, okay, is not in agreement. And so you feel discontentment. You feel things less than being content. So we send you off to the journey. We challenge all of you to take 3 days. Notice the difference. Take the 3 days and find the joy throughout your day. Even when you are doing mundane activities, oh, you have to cook today. How can you make this a little more joyous? Oh, you have a little one, you're so fortunate. You sing a song, you do a dance while you are doing the cooking. Yes. You sing to yourself, you give yourself and remember all of the memories that have made you feel so good. All of these things, you practice, you become creative at making your moments joyful. See how long you can maintain this feeling. This is the challenge for you. See how long you can maintain this feeling throughout your waking hours of your day.
Yeah. Dang, it's like flexing a muscle, exercising a
Yeah.
muscle.
And no, the better and
It's an
better
awesome
you
muscle though.
feel.
Like,
Yes, the better and better you feel,
yeah.
the more of an optimal experience you are going to have in life. The better and better you feel. We use words like bliss, euphoric.
Mm-hmm.
You will get there. But first, let's simply start with finding the joy. Find the joy.
Finding the joy. Asante, Sana, thank you. What you about to do? Like when you go back, what do you do?
When we go back to what you are calling home,
Yeah.
we enjoy the movie. We are watching the movie always. Now, for me, Alexandria, and myself, I watch the whole movie. So I don't just watch my particular character in this movie. I watch all of you. Yes. And this is easy for me to do because you are having an individual reality, but to us, we see you as one big clump. Yes. And so if you can imagine one big clump and then, oh, it is red over here, oh, there are lumps and bumps over here, the thinking is this. And so we like to adjust the spectrum of colors that's coming from different points or spaces in the clump. And so this is our job. This is what we do. We are in charge of making sure that your reality functions as a perfect projection.
Okay. So later when I'm being joyful, I'm gonna wave at you. Are you gonna see me waving?
Of course, like you
Okay.
are now. We
I'm gonna
see
sit this
you.
time up.
Yes, we have shown our vessel, you next to a tree, wearing a white shirt and a blue and white bottom. And you are waving. You have a braid right here coming down, and you have a head wrap. You have one, two braids coming down, and you are waving, and we are looking down upon you.
I love that.
We are still waiting on our black walnuts.
Oh, yes, yes. On the
We
way.
don't
I
forget.
need I need a stove. I do sometimes. I need a stove. Dang.
No, we are not waiting on the whole baked goods. We are waiting in your body for the ingestion of black walnut.
Walnut. Parasites?
We say certain things. This is what we mean, the humans. They want to call us, they want to be suspicious about us, and they do not like all of our lingo. Now, we have made comments about the black walnuts, and because you know that we love them, we are in love with them inside of the brownies, inside of the cacao, inside of what you know as chocolate. We love it. Oh, we love it. But we have specifically been talking to you about the black walnuts. We would like for you to ingest them so that we can taste them.
Oh, okay. I'm about to go get some black walnuts. We gotta go get some black walnuts. Mama.
Yes, you and your whole family, you will love them,
Um,
especially the daughter. Have fun with the connection of the black walnuts and fill your vessel. It will feel wonderful. Yes. And also have fun collecting the data on the black walnuts. You will have a chuckle with the combination of the cacao and the black walnuts. You will have a chuckle. You will understand us more.
Oh, I'm so curious. I can't wait. Thank you.
We are complete for now.
Hmm.
I haven't heard them say that in a long time. They are complete.
They've been complete. What you about to do?
I love that. Like I just seen it going straight to your gut and girl, just like it's like an information highway, these black walnuts.
Whoa.
But I would love to just tune into your body, how it feels before you eat the black walnuts, how it feels afterwards. And I could just see me as a fairy like like yeah. Ah,
I'm about to go to
girl.
the health food store right now.
Yeah, some black fucking walnuts, man. And it's so funny that they told you that because I recently had that experience because I knew some things, health benefits, of course, of not just walnuts, but black walnuts. Like when you look up the difference, like, oh man.
Yeah.
And so I thought it was super cool. And then when I went more in depth, with the black walnut, I was like, of course. And what's also funny is it's not just, like my higher fairy self, you know what I mean? Like this is a thing with me since I've been a kid. Like it wasn't just any nuts. Like and I don't really mess with chocolate or cacao. I don't really mess with it. You know what I mean? Um,
Mhm.
and I've always loved brownies with nuts since I've been a kid. But it's the brownies with the walnuts. And then I was like, oh no, this is a totally different vibe. Then the brownies with the black walnuts is like, like orgasmic. It's a whole different vibe.
You don't care about chocolate, but brownies with black
I love the
walnuts
brownie.
is totally different.
Oh, and snorting it like cacao, rapé. For those of you that are familiar with rapé, it's like a um grounded up herbs and like grounded into like powder form and you snuff it up your nose and oh, it's a hell of an experience. But
Mm.
yeah, anyway, I was talking about snorting it.
Oh, oh, interesting. So, what's not psychoactive? It's like everything is. It has to be. Now, the only thing I knew about black walnuts was that it was that certain parasites don't like it for some reason.
Oh, they do
But
not.
I've never actually sought out. No, they do not. I've never actually sought out black walnuts. And I know they have something to do with the walnuts have something to do with the brain too.
They kind of look like the
I'm looking
brain.
forward to jumping into this. This is interesting. Black walnut. I don't know why I never thought to look into it before.
No, and it's funny because they had told me, like she's gonna look at it. And so I wasn't even gonna say it out loud. And they was like, no, like say it out loud. And I was like, oh.
Okay.
Like, because
I
she's
don't
gonna
remember
have
them
a
saying
good time.
anything. Mm. I don't remember them saying anything about black walnuts. I remember walnuts in relationship to the brownies that I was supposed to put out, but I did not um get around to. But that was something totally different.
Yeah.
Also, I'll go ahead and make those brownies eventually.
Yeah, you can save them for our meeting. I want to
Mm.
taste them. I want to taste them. I remember one time our tribal member went to the store and bought brownies with walnuts and sent me a picture. I was so mad. I
Like
was
from the
so
store
mad.
or a
I
bakery?
wanted a brownie right then and there. Like I wanted to take it out the picture and just uh, like it was,
Don't
to
eat
be
a brownie in
happy and
front of
so
me.
mad at the same time. But anyway, this was so much
Mhm.
fun. Do you have any words that you want
Yeah.
to close the people out with?
Highest potential, highest possible potential. Just always keep it in the forefront because we are way too disconnected from ideas like bliss, euphoria. They seem so remote and far away, and for somebody else, somewhere else. So if we can just climb that ladder, joy, contentment, joy, et cetera, whatever's in between, we need to be close to what seems far away. And I'm talking mostly to myself.
As I speak to you, I speak to myself. That's always. All right.
Mm, mm,
Um,
mm. So where can I get a reading and some cards and maybe a regression? Do you know anybody who provides those?
you get on nerves. I love you so much. Yes. So yes, y'all definitely gone and schedule y'all readings. Go and get it in. Go to Patreon. We have so much stuff for sale, you know. And of course, we were working on books in the background. But I do just want to remind everyone that I am at channeling 15 aspects of self. And so we are coining that the fundamentals of creation. All right. So I'm going to be speaking a lot more on this because I have things coming up, you know, that we need to discuss. I feel like people need to understand that all of these aspects are a part of you, you know, the personality for translation purposes, we will say the personality and the expression might not be the same because we are having an individual experience, but that all of these aspects are in you. The matriarch for me, that's my ancestral aspect. Power, force, you know, you need the power, the force that powers up every damn thing. Okay, let's keep it simple. You know, um, Akasha, the vampiric, you know, your ability to absorb energy, your mechanism to be able to absorb energy, you know. And it goes on and on. Magic. You are a magical being. The fact that you can walk and talk and breathe and still travel and see and know your multi-dimensional selves, the fact that you can tap into what many of us are calling ancestors, which are just yourselves on different timelines, okay? You can tap in. You're magical. Chaos, everything happening all at once, and you still being able to find an understanding. You are walking chaos. Okay. Your heart beats. You can uh take a duty at the same time. You can pee all at the same time. You're sitting. Like it's so many things happening all the fuck at one time. You know what I'm saying? Pure fucking chaos and just being able to function in it. So it's like all of these are the fundamentals of creation, even the underworld, you know, that you have been taught to stay the fuck away from. And then the more and more we tap into the underworld, we did like a whole, what, like quarter, like 3 fucking months with the underworld. The underworld is not even anything that we've been taught that it is, you know,
No,
according to
not at
certain
all. It's upside down.
exactly. According to certain perspectives, we are living as what we're calling land beings. We are the underworld. You know, so like let's just keep all of this in mind. Some people consider your skies as the underworld.
Hmm.
And then what you're considering the underworld is an underworld under that. Like, let's talk about it. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah,
Like
this will
above, so below.
yeah, all this is gonna play out and you know, this is only the beginning. This will be a great unfolding, all right? Of your inner universe, this beautiful layout, and just getting to know it, right? So I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for being a part of this journey. Expect also more content of beings who are starting off on their spiritual journey or starting off on their journey with their gifts, and coming here and sharing that with you. Just as I have y'all been my video diary and everything. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have some more of that coming, right? And you get to see it unfold in real time. And also, while some of you are just not even wanting to put yourself out there, but I know that you're going through the experiences too, and just hearing people um explain what they're going through will also be, notes for yourself, like, oh, that's why that happened, or that's why I seen that, or that's why I was feeling like, or for even some who feel like they do have inner sight and their inner senses are online, but you think they're supposed to look a certain way. Like you think that just the pictorial that you have of your outside reality you're actually going to see behind your eyelids. And so because you don't see it, you don't deem yourself having that gift when that's total way far from the truth. It's actually the opposite. The more closer you are to not seeing form and understanding and filling out form, is actually you're actually more in tune. So we're gonna explore. We're gonna be little Doras the Explorers, okay? So I love y'all so much. Peace, love, and bliss. Thank y'all for tuning in. All right. Have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your night. Peace.